Well, in my world, there are a couple of different kinds of bunnies. There's Bad Bunny, and then there's the Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny we like. The Bad Bunny I'm not so fond of. Why? Because just look what that the Bad Bunny did in my garden while I was away for a couple of days. I'm not happy. All growing pretty well. And yesterday, when I got home, I came out to get some greens for dinner. And I went over and I thought, oh, while I was gone, did Sage get some spinach? Because there's a whole spinach plant. It should be right here. And then I started looking at these and looking at these, and I realized they've been chomped off. And then my sword leaf lettuces, which were about 8 inches long, have been completely chomped down. This is for sure bunny damage. You can tell the way it goes straight across. They went after the lettuces. They went after this lettuce. They went after this lettuce. They devastated some of this. They got over there and ate the cabbage. Did they get over here? I don't think so. But look what they did over here. They got in here. They ate this one. They ate this. They ate that. This is a bad bunny. Worst of all, this was a beautiful tall spinach plant, and it's just been completely gnawed down. Now, I've already taken steps to protect this inner garden from rascally rabbits. I have put a hardware cloth all around the edges, but my one vulnerable area and where the rascal came in was underneath the so-called gate. It just dug a little thing and scooped right under. So I'm going to try to stop that bunny from doing that by cutting some chicken wire. And I am going to just place it straight on the ground, and I'm going to put some ground staples in. I don't know whether it'll work, but I think it might deter it once it gets up there and starts digging and realizing it's going to get its little claws caught in this mesh. So I'm going to put some of the mesh outside the fence and a bit of it inside the gate, and we'll see what happens. You can see how I have the ground covered with this chicken wire. What I'm going to do is I'm going to staple it to the ground with ground staples, just to kind of keep it in place, especially as Mr. or Miss Bunny or the whole bunny family comes along and tries to dig into this area. I'm going to make sure that it can't start digging. Don't start digging. And I'll put them fairly close together on this outside perimeter. Might have to go back in and get some more, because I really just don't want them like thinking they can be pulling this thing up. Technically, I should be burying this like a foot or 6 inches or so under the ground, but these bunnies really, they don't dig that much. They're just looking for a little opportunity to scooch under a fence. All right, so we'll see if this helps to keep, or at least deter, the bunny from getting in here. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.